Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to what could be the finale of Kingdom Come Deliverance from the Ashes DLC. When we last left off, we built up our stables and got the town pretty well profitable. In fact, I did some grinding off camera, making sure that our village was ready to cope, and we have 31,556 groschen, and we make 1,900 a day. So I think we can go ahead and get the next level of Rat House, the extended, for 380. I won't worry about the alchemy bench or the herb garden too awful much. It will eat into our profits by 10. I mean, could be worthwhile if we were making that, but we can go ahead and get the extended Rat House built, and then we can work on the church basic repairs, and then we can work on the church and build the altar and frescoes. So that is what we're going to do today. Hello, Senor Locator Marius. It is time to, well, let's see how we're doing so far.
How am I doing with the village?
Let's see.
Terrible,
The
Master
village's income is
Bailiff.
very good. Sir Divish will be pleased. The village is big enough now. Sir Divish can bring in more people if he wants and start expanding as he was planning.
Yes, indeed.
Church is still in ruins. Doesn't create a good impression.
Well, we'll fix
We're
that
on the
today.
right track, but we haven't reached the end yet.
Oh, but we will, Master
I
Builder.
want to build something.
Certainly.
All right, so let's build
We've already
improvements.
finished.
Okay, so village in the center and the extended rat
I'd like to
house, if you
extend my
please.
rat house.
Very well. Come along with me, so they don't botch anything.
Yep. So we should be right here. He should just run out, stand right here, and say, "Are you ready to get building, Master Bailiff?" Yep, there we go. All right, Marius, let's go ahead and
We're gonna
build
build
up this
here?
extended rat house.
Indeed. Can we begin?
Yes, we can indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need.
Of course we do. Don't
We've got
me.
what we need.
Yep, let's get to work. Let's do it. A few days later, hopefully that, I never checked, but hopefully the income from this a few days later actually does go into the treasure chest. That would help out making 2,000 groschen a day. You know, if it takes a few days to build the rat house, then we would definitely have enough to build the church improvements. And there we go. Our rat house is now done. Looks like we have a cook. All right, we've got some servant ladies. We got, oh, nice. Looks like we got an upstairs and maybe a place for the soldiers to sleep as well. Yeah, Henry, take a look at your digs. Not bad at all. Yeah, so this is becoming a proper place. Befitting of a bailiff, yes, overlook. You are the overlord now. Where'd Henry go? At any rate, the rat house is complete. Hopefully it's not nighttime, because I want to hop right into the next level of church repair. Now, with the church repair being a big part of the DLC, I don't know if there's going to be some quests associated with rebuilding the church. Hey, Master Locator, don't shut the door on me. Well, let's try the door. Yes, it works. And where'd you bugger off to so fast? Is this our chest? Yes, indeed. 24,000. Are you in here? Well, crap. What's in here? Oh, nightgown and an undershirt. It's stolen, though. I wonder if the bailiff could get in trouble for stealing all of that. Oh, so your office is over here. Sounds good. Okay, Marius, let's work
I want to build
on
some-
the church improvements, please. Let's see. Can we still build we can build the beehives. Now that is an interesting
I'd rather
theory
not build.
here. How much does the beehives give us? I actually didn't think we could build anything else, but it looks like the beehives, so we're at 1755. Beehives will give us what? Bakery can't be built, stables are built, guardhouse can't be built, traders are built, taverns built, bridge and road is built, woodcutter's built. Beehives would give us a 60 loss, but then we would start getting a profit for the money for the baker and honey for the tavern. Now, I don't think we have a bakery. So the tavern would get us 100, which is basically a 40 profit. Because I don't believe we have the... Yeah, the bakery cannot be built. So the only bonus we're going to get for the beehives is the... See, so 1,500 bucks. And the church costs how much to build in total? We need 17,000 plus 11,000, 28. And then, yeah, so a little bit of grinding may be needed here in order to complete the church in its entirety, because we're going to start losing a little bit more money. And since we have to grind anyway, I think the beehives would be a worthwhile investment. Start getting a little bit more of the profit before we start building the
I want to
church.
build.
Certainly.
So it is going to be a building on the outskirt, and it is
With
going to
all
be
the
a
wood around,
beehive.
we ought to.
Right.
Yes, we shall come with you. So I'm not sure where the beehives are going to be. To be, or not to be, that is the question. But it will net us 40 extra grosh in profit when it's all said and done, which isn't bad. We'll get some honey for the tavern. Oh, nice, he kept the door open for me. What a bro. And then once we get the beehives made, we should be able to do the first step of the church improvements, and then I might have to grind off camera just a skosh to get the last 17,000 that we need, plus the extra couple thousand for the frescoes and the all the good stuff, the altar and the frescoes.
Indeed.
We can
I'm ready.
indeed.
I'll
Let's
just
do
quickly
it.
check it.
Of course we do.
We've still got the means.
Let's get stuck in and not stung in. All right, a few days later, beehives should be all set up and ready to go. There they are. Don't get stung, Henry. But now we've got honey going to the tavern, which should start making us mead, which is a nice improvement. So there we go. Everything that can be built is built. Now we just need to work on church improvements. All right, you already soldered off, didn't you? Well, hold on to your britches. All right, so let's
I want to
build.
build.
Certainly.
So we know buildings
We've
on the
already finished-
outskirts is done. Improvements. We can improve the rat house with the, yeah, that's right, with the garden and the alchemy bench. So we're not going to do that. So let's work on it.
Let's start repairing the church.
Let's start repairing the
Very
church
well.
indeed.
Come along with so they don't botch anything.
They won't. And we should be right here there, Marius. Floating arrow still is floating. The church is right here, buddy. I don't know where you're going. All right, Marius, so let's do it.
We're going to build here.
We're going to build here. Why?
Right here. Ready to start?
Because it is the church.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'll just quickly check again.
Of course we do.
We've got what we need.
Let's get to work. A few days later. So hopefully the profits kept coming in over those few days. And there we go. So the church is not looking bad. The broken down outside is done. We've got some planks up there. There's the bell tower. And there's where we fought the duel, and it is now pretty closed off. I remember it being a lot more open when we fought Runt all those many moons ago in episode, insert episode number here. All right, so let's take a look at the church while we are here. Yeah, it's pretty bare bones, and interesting that our church is going to be built before the Sasau Monastery can even be built. And this is the first time that we've actually been up in here, because the cutscene took us right from the gate straight up here to the loft, or the attic, or the top, as you were. Now, it'd be a really cool Easter egg is if something was up here from the Runt battle once the church is all done. Yeah, looks like everything is going to plan. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and see what is in our chest. That is going to dictate if we can build the next level of repairs or not. 17 grand is quite an investment up front, And here I thought that starting with 36 or whatever it was going to be enough, but not even enough. All right, let's run off some of this breakfast that we had. Take a look at the ledger and see what we are sitting at here.
God be with you, Henry.
So yeah, 11,000. We're still making 1,645 a day. Everything is looking good. So the basic repairs are built, so we are going to need a total of $24,000.
Hey, watch it. I'll remember you.
You walked into me. I'll remember you. So 24, so we need 13, which I could probably do by running back and forth. Let's see if I have anything on me that I'm holding to sell. Nope, everything is pretty much picked clean. So what I will do is go ahead and pause it here. Go ahead and go back to Retai a few times, see if I can catch some bandits out in the woods, see if I can sell their stuff, let the profits start rolling in for the town while I do that, 1,600 bucks a day, and if anything, it'll just be a few days' time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and I spent about an hour grinding, and what we have to show for it, we're up to 28,430 groschen, so we can do the improvements to the rat house. That is fine. That's not going to dip too much, but I want to make sure that we can get the $17,000 purchase out of the way, as well as the altar and frescoes to sort of end the episode up. And that is not the collector's office. I am still trying to get a hold of this, but here we go. Marius for my last order, sort of as bailiff. Let's
I want to
build.
build some.
Certainly.
And we want to build improvements, and we want to build the... No, we don't want rat house improvements. We want the
Let's finish
completion
fixing up the church.
of the church.
Good. We've got everything.
Yes, we do. It took me long enough to do, so finally our hard work will come to fruition. Come on, off your rear end. We got a church to finish. This is the end, my friend. And I'm waiting on you so they don't muck it up. Or screw it up, or however you say. On your horse, let's go. All right, leave the door open for me there, Tom Bodette. Awesome. So this should be it for the church, and then we can build the last few improvements of the church and still have plenty of money to spare, I believe. Whoa, step it out. Eastside walk it out. All right, Marius.
We're going to build here.
Of course
Right
we
here.
are. That's the church, Henry.
I'm ready.
Yes,
I'll just quickly check it.
of course we do.
We've got what we need.
Let's get to work. So, a few days later, let's see how this church looks now that it is complete. Well, I guess they added that house to the back of it. I was expecting something a little bit more grand for 17,000. Not gonna lie. Okay, there's some statues in there. Okay. I feel ya. So I guess the altar and the frescoes are what's really gonna make this church pop. But it does look much better inside. I think we caught a glimpse of what it was before, and it was just sort of filled with greenery and shrubbery. And we're not the knights who say knee, so we don't need a shrubbery. All right, let's do it. All right, let's build some
I want to
improvements.
build some.
Certainly.
It's going to be improvements. What's in the
We've
center?
already finished.
That's what I thought. Nothing on the outskirts. We need improvements to the church. Let's put in our
The
altar.
church had a new altar. It's not the house of God without one.
True enough.
Let's go to the site.
Yes, you will. All right, about face. Left, 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 left. All right, let's get it. In you
We're gonna
go.
build here.
Of course we
Indeed.
are. Of course we can
I'm ready.
build. I've been waiting for
I'll
this
just
for
quickly
weeks.
check again that we have everything we.
Of course we
We're good.
do. Let's go. Start construction a few days later. So let's see how good this altar looks inside the church. There we go. Nice altar. Really makes it pop. Got the nice candles there. Got some gold inlay. Got the pulpit. Very nice. So all we need to do now is then add the frescoes. All right, let's get to it. Don't you run away from me. No, 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 no. You come back here right now. Hiya! Stop right there, criminal scum.
What the
Nope,
hell are
stop.
you doing?
I'm trying to stop you before you sit down. Let's build.
I want to build some.
Certainly.
It is going to be improvements, and it's going to be on the church, and it's going to be
We
the
should have
frescoes.
the church painted. It ought to be grand, with exquisite ornament.
Yes, indeed.
Good. We've got everything.
Yes, we do. Now turn around, about face. Whoa! Doing a little moonwalk in there. He's really kicking up his heels. He's excited about these frescoes. Now, I believe this is the last thing that we have to do. We could put in that herb garden and alchemy bench, which
We're gonna
would be
build
nice
here?
as a player to do for sure.
Right here.
Yes, right here. Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
I'll just quickly check it.
Of course we do. You don't even need to check. You know I'm good for it. Let's go. A few days later, we have renewed the church. And there is our frescoes. Now, I hear that it sort of tells the tale of Henry. Yeah, Henry runs away. Henry finds his father. They fight a great fight without any armor. And then Henry is granted a town. Very cool. Getting a Monty Python vibe. All right, so that is the church renewed. Now, do we have to talk to the inform Sir Divish that Privislavitz has been renewed? So we can do that. That is okay. How much do we have? 7,420. We make 1,400 a day. So if we were to spend a little over 1,000, we could increase that debt by 10, taking it to 1,485. You know what? Why not? Let's just go for broke. Let's put in our alchemy bench and our herb garden while we're here. All right, let's
I want
build.
to build some.
Certainly.
It is improvements, and it is on the rat house, and I want the
I could
alchemy
use
bench.
an alchemy lab at the rat house.
Good. We've...
Yes. So we're already here, but are you going to stand at the front door? Yeah, you might as well not even sit down, dude, because you know I'm going to be coming right back to you. All right, right here, right? Nope. Well, over here? Is this where we're building it? All right, the rat house. We're here.
We're going to build here.
Yes.
Of course we are.
I'm
Now, I
ready.
could
I'll just quickly check it.
min-max this
All
thing
good.
and not build the alchemy bench, but why not just go all out while we can? The village will be profitable no matter what. I mean, 1,480 gold certainly isn't bad per day. And there we go. The alchemy lab is constructed, feeling like a creeper sneaking on up in there. I do have to do the achievement to construct, what is it, 15 different potions? So that'll help me do that. So that is in the rat house now, and don't tell me it's nighttime. Because if it is, I'm going to sleep. Crap. All right, so I'll go ahead and sleep because we can't build improvements during the nighttime. We've discovered our alchemy bench. Then that's not it. That's not it. Where is our alchemy bench? These are the bedrooms, right? Yeah, our alchemy bench wouldn't be up here. All right, now you got me confused. Is it in the building around the corner of the rat house, I wonder? Because he did sort of run over here. All right, I am confused. Is it over here? Alchemy? No. I don't know what that is. Livestock holding? But either way, I'll go ahead and hop in bed, get to the next morning, and we will build our last improvement, the herb garden. So I shall be right back. All right, Mr. Marius Locator type person, it is the last one.
to
Let's
build.
build
Certainly.
our last improvement on the rat house, the
I was
herb
thinking it would be
garden.
good to have a herb garden to grow medicinal herbs.
Let's go to the site.
Yes, we shall. So this is the last thing that we are going to build in Privislavitz, ladies and gentlemen. So overall, not bad. We got the church up and running. We'll get our alchemy bench, wherever in the world that is, up and running. Is it through there, I wonder? Maybe. If there's an extra room, perhaps? Can we see it through here? Hello? Oh, is that it? Yeah, that looks to be it. So there's a completely other room that I didn't even see. That's fine. All right, Marius, let's get our
We're
herb
gonna
garden
build here.
growing.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Henry, quite contrinry. How
I'll
does
just
your
quickly
garden
check.
grow? Well, with Floofy Head, that's how. So hopefully we can get some herbs. I also need the achievement for pick 25,000 herbs or something like that. So it goes hand in hand, and there we go. Got a nice, beautiful herb garden out back, and some of the folk of the town are working it for us. Nice, and it's around back of the church. Or we can see the church in the distance. That is fine. Now, one last look at the ledger. We can see what the final profit margin of Privoslavitz is going to be. So 1485, we've got 7,600 in there for now. Rat house is built, church is built, forge is built, bakery can't be built, butcher's built, stables built, guardhouse can't, trader's built, tavern built, road built, woodcutter built, beehive built, laborer built. That is it. If we wanted to extend our profits a bit, we could go find that swordsman in Sasau once we complete. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't know how much Sir Divish might need from us. So we'll go ahead and keep the coffers of the town low that we don't need to actually build anything. 730 bucks and then 1485 profit. Let's go ahead and ask him how the town is doing now that we are here.
I want
So
to build.
We've already finished everything successfully.
I like to hear that. We've finished everything. So how is
How am I
Privoslavitz
with
doing?
the village?
Let's see.
Yes,
How do you think you're doing?
I'm doing
We've already
amazing.
finished everything successfully. Excellent work, Henry.
That's right. Get
Glad
the
you're
point in
pleased.
there. All right, so that is it. We are off to Sir Divish to tell him that Privoslavitz is now up and running successfully. So I will go ahead and hop on Pebbles. And you know what? One thing that I want to do before I leave, because I think once Divish tells us good job, we'll be done. But one of the things that the stables do is offer horses, I guess, that are better than the base game's horses. So let's take a look at exactly how much better they are. Are you the... No, you're just a regular old villager. All right, they are open. Or not. Are they still sleeping? Stable master. So we can't talk to him. Maybe we actually go up to the horses? Maybe that's a thing. Let's take a look at the horses that we do have. We've got the saddle shop and everything. So Shadowfax, inspect the horse. So a much bigger capacity than Pebbles at a 268, 15 courage, 490 stamina. That's what I'm talking about. We have Argo. Lower speed with 268, 2450. 268. So better courage, lower stamina. Oh, and Shadowmere. Oh, for you people that aren't Elder Scrolls fans, this was the Dark Brotherhood's reward. A horse that just doesn't die. Yeah, it should have massive courage. Yeah, same speed, but 292 on the carry capacity, 490 for the stamina. Shadowmere is a boss, and that is awesome to see. How much is Shadowmere? I wonder.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need Shadowmere.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well now, have you seen our steeds?
I have.
I have. Fine animals.
Nothing but the best here.
Indeed.
Is there one in particular you fancy?
Shadowmere.
I'll be glad to get rid of that beast. He's a fine horse, mind, but it'd scare the shit out of you to come near him. Never mind mount him.
Uh-huh.
My words. If some French fella in black ever offers you anything, tell him to go to hell.
Oh, that is such a good throwback. The French fellow he is talking about is Lucien Lachance in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And he says, after you sleep and you murder someone, he says, you sleep rather soundly for a murderer. And he gives you the initiation into the Dark Brotherhood quest. So that is a pretty cool Easter egg. 3.2K. What about a trade-in?
Surely you'll knock something off the price if I trade in my old one.
All right, so Shadowmere. Interesting indeed. So let's retire Pebbles. I think this is a good time to let Pebbles retire. We'll go ahead and haggle for Shadowmere. Let's see how much we can get off of the horse. I'm thinking 3,000, so let's go up to 29.90.
Is this enough?
I'd all
And then go up to 3,000.
done.
God be with you.
All right, we now have Shadowmere. Now, one thing that I am not for sure of, let's go ahead and take a look at Shadowmere here. So Shadowmere still has the spade, 233 carry capacity, which is nice for looting for sure. Does it have red eyes? That would be the coolest little Easter egg. Hey, Shadowmere. No red eyes, but pretty cool. Pretty cool nonetheless. So let me go ahead and get down to Sir Divish, and I will be right back. Right behind Sir Divish now. I don't know where he's going. He looks like he's going up to the walls, but we will wait until he gets on a piece of flat terrain here, and then let him know the job is a good one. Hey, Sir Divish, do you not want your town done, sir? All right, come and visit Pribyslavitz.
Sir Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money. And the church is as good as new.
Right on, Henry.
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course, we can go right away.
Nice. Maybe a cutscene? All right, so Divish is coming with us to Pribyslavitz then. Quest completed, a place to call home. So we have our own town. Basically, you know, a place that we can be central from the map, and it was a pain going to Ratai to sell all of the high-valued items, so now it is very good to have this.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own two eyes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you
Oh,
saw on the
Henry.
way here, the village is prospering. Trade is booming. And the villagers are doing well.
Yes.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in.
And impressive?
You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
So how about making me a count? Or a duke,
How
perhaps?
did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former buildings.
And kill
I
a lot of
arranged supplies
bandits.
building materials and victuals from traders nearby.
Thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
I'm proud of
Indeed,
Shadowmere.
You have plenty to be proud of. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
Nice.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
I concur, sir.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my
And
lord.
you're going to need a duke.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
And the ducal
Thank
title,
you, my
right?
lord.
I'm a duke.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
Indeed. So is that it? Well, that was sort of lackluster. Shadowmere! There you are, buddy. All right, so I think that is going to do it for me and this series, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there is another thing that we can do as town bailiff. We can go down here and talk to people about their problems and whatnot, but that wasn't really the main point of the DLC. The main point was to get this place up and running, and I think after the stumbles that I did a pretty good job, and it all came down to Shadowmere. We'll have to get Shadowmere a saddle and all that good stuff. Welcome you properly, aren't we, buddy? But overall, my thoughts for the DLC. I watched
How are you,
the
Henry?
Is It Worth It or Worth a Buy channel, and they talked about, is this DLC worth it? I mean, you've seen what the DLC was in these few episodes. That's it. The main fun and the thing that I got the most out of it was actually finding the bandits, killing them, and selling all the money to build this up. This was sort of a means to an end. But one thing that I do like is we have a place that has a lot of income in the north side of the map. So if we do bandit raiding in like Skalitz or around Rovna or Merhoyed, we can go to Privislavitz instead of trekking all the way down to Ratai where the other wealthy settlers are. And not bad. Of course, we could go and try to find the best of the best for each position, but that's something I can do in my off time as I'm grinding. But if you have stuck through this whole series, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And all the way from Tamriel, for my horse Shadowmere, I will see you in the next Kingdom Come Deliverance DLC. Take care.